I'm gonna change my shirt. I spilled a. I think this is my dad's shirt from when I used to play like this league in like basketball or what's it called? I don't know. This shirt is so big on me though. It's massive. I'm gonna have to change this. I'm definitely gonna have to change this. Something else I need to change. Oh yeah, shout out to myself for making this amazing thumbnail. Oh my god. That part is just killing me. That's killing me. Oh my. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, I didn't even make this actually, but I just got a picture of Laurie Markkinen and put an X over his face. I don't know how to make thumbnails. I don't. Alright, this is actually a problem. This shirt is maybe 2 sizes too big for me. And the extra size, like, and like 2 sizes is like 3 sizes, because the extra size is a size up. You know what I'm saying? Then, gotta change my shirt. This is the exact same shirt that I was wearing. I've got 5 of those. I've got a gray one. I got a red one. I got this blue one that I got a few days ago. I got a black one, and I've got like a weird dark green. Okay, cool. I'm crazy, but yeah. What's next for the Golden State Warriors? This is the article. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Can I just, lean this up against this mic. This mic is so annoying. Well, actually, I love it. I got this mic for like $40. It was a $200 mic, but I used a bunch of gift cards on it, and it was like half off or something. So I got it for like 35, $40 at the time, and it was really good. And then, and then my brother broke it. So they took it out, played video games on it for like a little, like a couple months ago, and bro, I never really used it that much though, to be honest. But yeah, here we go. So I'm reading it from Kendria Andrews. I've heard her name before. For the first time since 2011, the Golden State Warriors are in an offseason without Klay Thompson. Yep. And a sign and trade with the Mavericks in mid-July. Thompson's exit marked the end of an era in the Bay. Curry, Draymond still here with Steve Kerr as well. The Warriors, disappointing end to Klay season, obviously, with the 0-10 game against the rival, Sacramento Kings in the play-in tournament. Definitely not the way I want to end. Notification. What's up? But yeah, we haven't made a bunch of new moves. We did get rid of Chris Paul, Klay Thompson, Dario Saric this offseason. And we've added Kyle Anderson, Buddy Hield, D'Anthony Melton. Pumped about Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield was a player back in more of the COVID days, a little before COVID. I really liked Buddy Hield. I really did. He was a king, but the Kings weren't good up until 2 years ago. So yeah. The Warriors were in talks with Utah Jazz former All-Star Lauri Markkanen, but those stalled. Yep, couldn't figure anything out. He signed a new deal, crazy $238 million 5-year deal with the Jazz, so he's not going anywhere. He can't be traded until the season of 2026-27, I believe. And all of that money is guaranteed too, so it's crazy. Shout out Lauri Markkanen. But yeah, got a bunch of questions, and let's see what the answers are. I'll say what I believe, but yeah. What will the Warriors make moves after Lauri Markkanen talks fell apart? Okay, yeah, this is interesting. The Warriors are preparing to move forward with the 15-man roster they currently have. Sources told ESPN that Markkanen diminished the okay, yeah, he signed a new deal. The only way they would have given him up was to get Brandon Podziemski. Yeah. The Golden State Warriors have the only 2 available unprotected first-round picks, a combination of 2025, 2027, 2026, and 2028. Okay, and a 2030 first if it all tops tops 20. Oh, so that's interesting, actually. So we could have given away top 20 pick. I think is that means. I don't know. Here it says the Warriors are holding high value in their younger pieces, much in Podziemski, a lot in Kuminga, Moses Moody, Trace Jackson Davis. Those are really the 4 guys of the future. It's mainly between Podziemski and Kuminga, obviously. I think Podziemski has a very high ceiling to be a good point guard. Kuminga, last year, I don't know. I think we're going to see Kuminga get better in the future, but that could be one of the best versions of Jonathan Kuminga that we see. It just... I don't know. I saw a little worry after he got injured a little after the end of the season. So I'm kind of a little worried. And yeah. It says here, Golden State intends to hold on those players very tightly. Yeah. They don't want to see any overwhelming offer. Okay. Sources also told ESPN that the Jazz were asking for it in return. Markkanen made a bad deal for the Warriors. Yeah, it would have included 2 of our guys in the future is what they say, which probably would have included one of either Kuminga or Podziemski, maybe both of them, and maybe included a Moses Moody or a Trace. Definitely don't want to give 2 of those guys away, let alone 3 or even 4. But yeah, on Wednesday, obviously, Markkanen agreed to his deal, took that off the table, made it so the Warriors couldn't make any stupid move. All right, there we go. All right, so that's interesting. Hold up, there we go. There we go. All right, my bad. I don't know what happened. That stalled out. That happens a lot. My phone's at 72%. We're fine. Next question though: how will the Warriors' new players fit in? We all know that. So that's nice. And then, I thought Philly was a city of brotherly love. Okay, yeah, because it's the brotherly shove. Okay, whatever. That got me distracted. The jerseys, but yeah, I think Buddy Hield will fit in well. I think he should start. I don't know. Currently, in my opinion, actually, let's go. The starting lineup is Steph, Podziemski, Kuminga, Wiggins, and Draymond currently. 6-man Trace, and then Buddy Hield, Kyle Anderson, D'Anthony Melton, and Gary Payton come off the bench. That's what I'm looking at right now. And the 11th guy is Kevon Looney. So, yeah. Here's Thompson's departure as well as the release of Chris Paul before his $30 million deal became guaranteed. Allowed the Golden State Warriors to get under the $187.7 million luxury tax thresholds. That's amazing. That moves us into, I forgot what they were called. There's different zones or whatever. Forgot what that meant. After having spent $677 million in penalties since the 2013 season after being in tax, because obviously we've had to re-sign guys with massive contracts due to finals wins and all that stuff, like obviously Steph, Clay, and Draymond. Kevon Looney's one of those guys. So we've been in a little bit of debt, safe to say. So we're finally yeah, I can. So we're finally not in debt anymore. Let's go. That allowed Kyle Anderson and Buddy Hield to join the Warriors as a part of Klay Thompson's sign and trade deal, which did clear up a bunch of cap space because those guys aren't as much as Kyle Anderson and Buddy Hield. Obviously, Klay Thompson's worth more, even at this point of his career. Says here that the Minnesota Timberwolves and Philadelphia 76ers, respectively, yeah, they're part of that trade. So. Yeah, the top attribute is the top attribute the team was looking for in replacing Thompson and Paul were scoring, which their 3 new players, especially Hield, should improve. Okay. Since entering the NBA in 2016-17, Buddy Hield is the second most 3-pointers made during that span, 1924, which only trails his backcourt partner Steph Curry with 2,154. Hield's 1,295 catch and shoot 3-pointers were also ahead of both Curry and Thompson's during the span. Yeah, that is true. That is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I do agree. We should not have traded Jordan Poole away. That was a bad decision. At the time, Chris Paul sounded amazing, but currently no. Here it says, I watched these guys play my whole time in college, even in the pros when they play. They're a fun team to watch because of the ball movement on the way. Steph, Draymond, Andrew Wiggins, and the way Coach Kerr coaches. Heald said in July, I just feel like it's a good fit, but everything takes time to learn it. It shouldn't be that hard. That's something I did read in another thing. Heald added there would be no pressure to replace Klay Thompson. Yeah, I don't think there's much pressure to replace Klay Thompson. Not saying that he's an easy guy to replace. He's a really tough guy to replace, but it shouldn't be that tough. Anderson, fondly nicknamed Slow-Mo, has an uncanny handle and talked about his versatility in switching different positions on the court. He's also, he's a 6'5", swingman, wing guy. Can shoot the three. Okay, I think good two-way player. 40.7% field goal percentage when Anderson contested a shot. So he limits players to 40% field goal shooting when he contested a shot. Good defensive player. That's amazing. Next one, this is a big one. How do Curry and Green feel about the Warriors' changes? All right, see. Curry, Green, and the Warriors have struck a balance as to how involved the stars want to be in the organization's decisions. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like LeBron. Obviously, they call LeBron lead GM because he's literally everything has to go by him before. Same thing with Steph and Draymond. I feel like it's more of a Draymond thing than it was a Klay thing. Just because I feel like Klay was kind of that guy that was along for the ride that made the moves. If you know what I'm saying, Draymond is more like a captain than Klay is, even though actually it doesn't make any sense because it's Captain Klay, obviously the boat, all that type of stuff. But yeah, says here sources told ESPN that neither Curry or Green want to be final decision makers in the regards to roster moves or transactions, but they do want to be consulted. Yeah, obviously. Steph has said, look, I do not want to be making any of those decisions. It puts me in a different spot than all of my teammates. I don't want that, and sources told ESPN. For LeBron, it's different, obviously, I feel. Before Thompson decided to leave for Dallas, he asked his teammates to not go to ownership on his behalf. He asked them not to push the front office or lobby for him to do anything in the organization. He just asked them to respect the decisions before made, and they did. Yeah. Curry and Green will be the first to say that it feels weird Thompson is gone. Ahead of Team USA's run at the 2024 Olympics, which I will be streaming the game tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Curry told Anscape he hasn't figured out any emotions yet, while Green told ESPN's Harbaugh during the Summer League that he's been suppressing my emotions. Okay. Can we get a quick definition of suppressing, please? I don't know what that means. However, both stars said that they are excited about the moves Golden State has made so far this summer. Green's near future seems to be at the 34-year-old has 2 more years remaining on his 4-year, $100 million extension he signed in 2022. Curry, at 36 years old, has a contract that would end in 2025-26, but is eligible to extend for an extra year to pull up to a $62.2 million summer deal. That is a lot of money. During the Summer League, Warriors general manager Mike Dunleavy, boo, we don't like Mike Dunleavy, or I don't really, suppressing, too restrict. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So that would mean exactly he's restricting his emotions. You came in clutch with that description. Yeah, you came in clutch. It said Mike Dunleavy said that we'll get figured out and expressed confidence Curry will be a Warrior for life. Yeah, again, I don't like Mike Dunleavy all that much. I miss Bob Myers. I want Bob Myers to be back as our GM. He was an amazing GM, arguably the best GM in NBA history. When I say that, I mean Bob Myers. He was the guy that brought in Steph Curry. He believed in Steph Curry. He turned out to be a top 6, 7 player of all time. He's still going crazy at 36 years old. Brought in Klay Thompson. Draymond Green helped the Warriors win championships. Was the guy that brought in KD. Brought in guys like Andrew Bogut, Andre Iguodala. Drafted recent guys like Brandon Podziemski, Trace Jackson Davis, who ended up having really good, strong rookie seasons. Podziemski was all rookie first team. Trace was all rookie second team, or maybe missed the cut by one. I think. A couple years ago, drafted Kuminga and Moses Moody, helped the Warriors win a chip. Brought back Gary Payton the second. And yeah, he was big in those Monte Ellis trades. And those things that did help him bring in Steph didn't. The Warriors, if you don't know, the Warriors were about to trade Steph Curry to the Milwaukee Bucks back all the way in 2011. So we obviously didn't do that. His career would have shaped out much differently, but yeah, I miss him. Sources added Curry and Green are exhibiting trust that have happened this offseason. Wow. No Klay Thompson. This low-key makes me feel back to 2021, where it was Steph and Draymond doing everything. And, yeah, it wasn't, Klay Thompson was injured. Down here says, I want to win, let's put it that way. It's a long wind away. Oh, this is what Steph Curry said. He doesn't want to be like the bottom feeder. That's what he said. I didn't read that. Go check out my video on that. That might be a while back, though, or I think that was a few weeks ago, but yeah, you're going to be looking back for a long time. Wait, I think on managed videos, you can search up anything. Let's see. Steph Curry says he wants to... Oh, yeah, this was it. July 25th, 2024. Steph Curry says he wants to be a Warrior for life. Let's see how this video did really quickly. See how this video did. Alright. Okay, I'll take it. 456 views. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, anyways, back to this though. Alright, so next question, what's in store for Kuminga, Moses Moody, and the other young Warriors? Starting it off, along with Curry, Mike Dunleavy has added 2 more names. He wanted to extend Kuminga and Moses Moody. The thing is actually about Mike Dunleavy, he was the guy that drafted Trace and Podziemski. So I do like that. But here it says, both are poised to make bigger roles with the Warriors next season with no Klay Thompson and Chris Paul, along with the second-year players Podziemski and Trace Jackson-Davis, who are now expected to remain on the roster. So happy. So happy. We need to keep all 4 of those young guys going into their second and... 4th year, yeah, 4th year, and I believe that the guys that we drafted in between Kuminga and Podziemski, we drafted Ryan Rollins, Patrick Baldwin, the second. Yeah, those were 2 pulls. We traded them both to the Wizards. That was part of the Jordan Poole trade last offseason. But it says here though, but nothing will be handed to them, one source told ESPN. Besides Curry and Green, the 3 remaining spots on the Warriors starting lineup, as well as the rotation, will be considered wide open heading into training camp. Kuminga and Moody, who are each entering their 4th season in the league, will both be eligible for a 5th-year extension in October. If neither signs an extension, they will become unrestricted free agents after next season. Kuminga is eligible to sign a 5-year extension worth up to $224 million. While Moody's deal could range from $11 to $13 million. So the thing is, Moses Moody and Jonathan Kuminga, the NBA says Kuminga's up here, Moody's a step below right here. Moody could sign a middle extension worth, $11 to $13 million. But Kuminga, based on the season he had last year and before, and the draft pick he was, I believe, he has the option to sign a max contract, which could be a 5-year, $224 million. But Moody can't sign a 5-year; it would be a 4-year or under. So he would sign a 4-year. He could sign up to a 4-year, $52 million deal, which would guarantee him 13. Or he could sign up to a 4-year, $11 million deal, which would guarantee him $11 million a year. Obviously, 44 over 4 years. Or you can just go short-term, sign a 1, 2, 3, I don't know, maybe a 1-year deal for like $12 million. I'm not sure, but his money could range from there. Hoping Mike Dunleavy doesn't give him anything outrageous or anything too bad. He should be a Warrior throughout the 2027 season. Conversations about those players' extensions haven't been in the forefront for the Warriors yet, but Dunleavy said that's stuff we will pick up. We want those guys here, Dunleavy said. We believe in them. We drafted them. Yeah, I agree. Anybody you drafted, you can't give up on for a few seasons. But the Warriors did give up on James Wiseman after the 2nd season. So, yeah. How will Terry Stotts and Jerry Stackhouse fit on Steve Kerr's coaching staff? So, yeah, Jerry Stackhouse, former Piston, former good player. Terry Stotts, former Blazers head coach, was fired a few years ago, though, after that awful season after C.J. McCollum got traded. Or McCollum. I used to say McCollum. It's McCollum. Here, though, it says the Warriors had to fill 2 vacancies after Kenny Atkinson left to become the Cavs' new head coach, and the death of Coach Dejan Milovic, or I don't know how to say his last name, but rest in peace to him. A lot of honor and stuff throughout the season. Here it said Kerr had relied on Atkinson, who was previously coached by the Brooklyn Nets, to develop young players as well as implement their defensive schemes. The team will now replace those coaches with Terry Stotts and Jerry Stackhouse. Front office sources told ESPN that diversifying the staff and bringing in new blood was a necessary step. That's what I've been saying in my videos with the Niners. The offensive line for the Niners was not that good last year. When we bring in new guys, I'm happy. So yeah. Here it says Golden State will split up some of Atkinson's former responsibilities. Stackhouse, who spent 5 seasons as the Vanderbilt head coach, will have a role with defense. Okay. Stackhouse will team up with a longtime assistant, 8 seasons at with the Portland Trailblazers, obviously. Head coach from 2012 to 2021. That's 9 years, not 8 years. And I had a little stint, as says, with the Milwaukee Bucks. Focused the Warriors' offense. He spent the season with 2004 and assistant coach with somebody in the organization felt fits with Steve Kerr and a model of coaching. Yeah, he also did play the Warriors a lot in the playoffs. He knows Steph Curry a bit, knows not Klay Thompson, knows Draymond Green. Sadly, it does not matter with Klay Thompson anymore. But yeah, it still does matter. Hopefully that can go into play when we play the Mavs. And I think that's it for this article. Yeah, it for this article. That was actually pretty good. Next thing, what did we just watch? The bronze that broke USA basketball. Okay, well yeah, that was a lot. I don't know what to take in really. Just check out Warriors news. Warriors news. Markkanen signed his deal. This is it. Okay, yeah, those are the big questions. Draymond Green takes shot at Rudy Gobert during Paris Olympics. Oh, no. Draymond said, to be taken out of the lineup or any other team is in the Olympics as an NBA player not named Team USA. It's kind of crazy. Wait. To be taken out of the lineup on any other team is in the Olympics as an NBA player not named Team USA is kind of crazy. Oh, yeah. Rudy Gobert got benched for France. Wow. Okay, that's another thing. That is very stupid. Rudy Gobert is an NBA player, a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Doesn't matter if he's like the worst NBA player. He's still. I'm not saying he's the worst NBA player. He's on the better side of NBA players, but he deserves still to be. He deserves to be starting on a team like France, especially who has Franz Wagner, Mo Wagner, and Dennis Schroeder on the starting lineup. So, or no, I don't think Mo Wagner's starting, but that's stupid. So yeah, shout out Draymond, giving a little respect to Rudy Gobert. He played less minutes than don't even know who that is. But yeah, Golden State Warriors news and rumors. Let's see if there's anything. Gary Payton admires the all-around talent of Bam Adebayo. So yeah, Markkanen's gonna stay. It's looking like the Warriors aren't gearing up to make a big offseason move. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated though. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna end the stream here. It's always a Warriors thing. Pick up in the second half of the season. But yeah. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for everybody that watched. And I was gonna stream this earlier or yesterday or later today, but yeah, I will stream the Team USA game tomorrow. Actually, let me find out when that is really quickly. Olympics basketball. Yeah, so I will stream that game tomorrow. We play a lot of good women's games on. How's Team USA doing for women's? Play Nigeria. Okay. But yeah, Team USA, have they lost yet in women's? Okay, more standings. Let's see. 3 wins, no losses. Yeah. I wouldn't assume them to lose. But for men's basketball, though, schedule and results. Let's check out bracket. Check out the bracket for men's basketball. So, yeah, we got all the stuff here. We play at 12 p.m. tomorrow against Serbia. 8:30 a.m. is the France-Germany game. I could stream both of them. I probably won't. It's kind of a lot. The only time I would do that's for NFL or like NBA playoffs if I'm free or something. But yeah, and then the losers will meet to play in the bronze game. The winners will meet for the gold medal game. That game will be 12:30 p.m. Pacific time, 3:30 Eastern time on Saturday, August 10th in 3 days. So yeah, Team USA Women's have a 58 game winning streak. So they've won the gold medal like 20 times in a row or 15 times in a row. 15 times in a row. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks for